Hello JJ Tribe, hello yoga community, and welcome back to the yoga mat with me. Today we are doing a morning yoga practice together to invoke your inner goddess. Let me break that down for you and make it more relatable. This practice is to help you flow more throughout your day, tap into your feminine nature, and not lean so much into your masculine nature. For me personally, I love to lean on my masculine side, that strong side of my being that likes to hustle, grind, work hard, sometimes force things. And I'm working on flowing more throughout my life, trusting and embracing playtime and all the things that our feminine nature brings into our lives. And if you are a male tuning in, perfect. We all have a masculine and a feminine nature. So today's practice, you won't need any props. However, you are more than welcome to grab whatever props you think that you need. Also, I'm coming to you from Selva Armonia, located in Uvita, Costa Rica. If you are a yoga student who's looking to go on a vacation and attend a yoga retreat, or if you're a yoga teacher who wants to plan a retreat, click the link in the description below to learn more about this beautiful jungle. Emphasis on the jungle. You're going to hear a lot of animals and birds, oasis. So with that said, yogis, good morning. Unroll your yoga mat and we will start lying down on our backs. All right, so we're gonna get started lying on our backs. As you can see, I'm in a Shavasana-like position, which is a great place to start in the morning. And we'll begin with some diaphragmatic breathing to awaken our body, mind, and soul. So I like to keep my hands on my belly when I do this. You can also keep it down a little bit further or palms down by your side. But either way, the goal here is to tune into belly breathing. So on the inhale, we push our belly up towards the sky, and on the exhale, we allow it to retreat all the way inward. Really deep, big breaths. All right, feel free to close your eyes. On an inhale, start to expand your belly. And release. We're inhaling and exhaling through the nose. As you breathe, imagine that you're filling up your entire belly and rib cage cavity. First starting from the belly and then feeling the breath expand further up into the ribs. And maybe as you settle in and get more comfortable, the breath travels all the way up towards your collarbones. But the main key here is don't force it. All right, just do what you can. Keep breathing, inhaling, feel that belly expand. Exhaling, allow it to draw inward. Keep moving like this, keep breathing in this pattern. Five more rounds of belly breathing. into Banana Asana. So it sounds just like it is. We're making the shape of a banana. Walk your feet over to the left side of your mat. Shift your torso over to the left side of your mat, creating a banana-like shape. I like to clasp my left hand around my right wrist. And if you want a little bit more, you can cross your right ankle over your left ankle. Let's breathe here for 5. Feeling that energy just go all the way down the right side of our body. Opening up, saying good morning, hello. And release your wrist and ankle. If you had that clasp, walk your feet over to the right side of your mat. Banana Asana to the other side. Guide your torso over to the right wrist, right hand clasps over the left wrist. If you want a little bit more, cross your left ankle over your right. Settle in, embody that banana, 5 breaths. And release your banana shape. Come back through to the center. Bend your knees. Plant the feet on the earth. We're coming into pelvic rocks, a beautiful way to tune into your feminine nature. This is a practice for your Svadhisthana, your sacral chakra. All right. Feet are planted into the earth. Hands down by your side. Palms connecting with the earth. Nice length through the neck. All you need to do is push into the core of your feet and begin to rock back and forth on your sacrum. Don't allow your belly to do any of the work here. All we want is to use the core of our feet and our legs to rock the sacrum back and forth. And once you really get the momentum going, you'll start to feel your chin bob up and down too. Keep moving like this. Embodying that goddess-like nature, flowing with the movement. If at any time you feel your belly tensing up, say, it's okay, I got this. Give it permission to let go. Let go and flow. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And slowly simmer down now. Find a place of stillness. Tune into how you feel for just a moment here. All right, hands down by your sides. Mine tend to travel out as I do that exercise. Coming into bridge pumps. Again, we want to really push down through the core of our feet and use the power of our legs here. On an inhale breath, push down through the earth, lift the hips. We're coming to about 50% of a bridge. No need to puff the chest out. Lower down to a hover. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hover. Gentle activation in the core space. And lower. Lift. and lower and lift, lower. Halfway there, lift up. This is a beautiful way to awaken the posterior chain of your body before the day begins. That is your glutes, your hamstrings, your calf muscles, everything on the back side of the body that we tend to not focus on so much in our yoga practice. 3 more. Inhale, lift and lower. Hopefully your legs are turning on by now. Last one. Lift up and lower down. Bring the arms out to a T and move through windshield wipers, guiding your knees from the side to the side of your mat. Setting the intention here to flow throughout your day, to try to meet resistance with ease. One more time each side. And meet me back in center. Let's sit up into a cross-legged position. Roll onto your side, push the body up, coming into some gentle neck stretches. So meet me in Sukhasana, a comfortable seated position. Sit up nice and tall, ground down through your sitting bones, and drop your chin to your chest here. Feel that length coming through the back of your neck. From here, rock your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Relax both shoulders down and maybe reach your right fingertips down to the mat. Oh yeah. Good morning, neck. Breathe here with me. And return the right hand to your leg. Rock through to center. Bring your right ear over to your right shoulder. Relax both shoulders down. Maybe you extend the left fingertips. And breathe. I hope you all are enjoying the jungle soundtrack that is accompanying our practice. Where we are right now, we are so high up in the mountain and really in a secluded place that's so close to Mother Nature. I'm so happy you get to experience it with me. And return your left hand, rock your head back through to neutral. Pause here for a moment, chin to chest, and lift back up. All right, we are coming into Kapalabhati breathing. It's called skull shining breath or breath of fire. If you've never done it, it's going to be really weird. However, it's a very effective practice to stoke your fire, to skull shining breath, to get all of the mental clutter out of your way. I will say it is contraindicated. I believe if you are pregnant, if you have any kind of cold or upper respiratory, if you have any kind of high blood pressure or heart condition, please just sit here and gently breathe with me, but do not do the practice, okay? So this is similar to diaphragmatic breathing, except that we are pumping the diaphragm vigorously. And we'll go for about 30 pumps. We'll take a big breath in, we'll hold the breath, and then we'll release. We'll do that 2 to 3 times depending on how I feel, okay? So the way you do is you take a big inhale breath. Let me show you first. And then it's a very active exhale. So as the inhale is passive, the exhale is active. Again, it's going to be really weird if it's your first time. But just trust your gut, take a big inhale, and then pump your diaphragm using your core muscles. So I forgot to mention it's a really great practice to tone your core too. How awesome is that? Breath and core work all at the same time. Okay, I'll stop talking. Sit up nice and tall. I haven't even had coffee yet. Root down through your sitting bones. Rest your hands on your thighs. I also like to sometimes hold my hand in front of my belly to feel the energy. You can also keep your hands up at about 60 degrees straight out overhead. You choose what feels good, okay? Okay, close your eyes. Let's take a big inhale to begin. When you reach the top of your inhale, you'll actively exhale and pump your diaphragm. Here we go. And big inhale. Bring chin to chest. Hold the inhale in. Lift the chin up. Release the breath. Sit here for just a moment. Feel the effects of the pranayama practice. All right, round 2, Kapalabhati. Big inhale breath to prepare. You'll notice it's going to get harder and harder to do it because your core muscles are probably not toned to do it. If you do this every morning, it'll become easier and easier, and it's a great way to wake up. Big inhale breath to prepare. Big inhale in. Chin to chest, lock, hold. And lift the chin, release the breath. Eyes closed. Notice the effects. Alrighty, open your eyes. Let's come into double pigeon, which is a really big hip stretch right in the morning, but it feels awesome. So right leg comes out in front of you, shins parallel to the side of your mat. Let's stack the left leg right on top of it. Both feet are really flexed. So the ankle is coming to the outside of the right knee, the left knee stacking over the right ankle. As you can see, my knee and my ankle are not touching. Sometimes if I'm warm enough, they can, but it's okay. If you were to hold this for a long time, it'd be nice to put a block in between this space here, but just sit up nice and tall, hinge from the hips, and come a little bit forward to your depth. It's the morning, no need to overdo it, no need to lean on the masculine side. Let's embrace the feminine nature, our goddess. And lift on up. Bring the fingertips behind you. Switch it up. Left leg underneath. Right leg on top. Flex both feet. Sit up nice and tall. Nice hinge from the hips. And just come forward a little bit. Hello. Good morning, hips. Breathe with me. And rise back up. Release the legs. Let's meet in downward facing dog. So 5 nice breaths in downward facing dog. Spread those fingers really wide. Push into the pointer and the thumb. Really nice bend in the knees. I want you to look at your ankles and make sure there's no creases in them. As you send the sits bones high, lift the heels high, push the earth away. Connect with your breath. Alrighty, inhale to gaze forward, tiptoe to the top of your mat. Take a nice forward fold, ragdoll hang. Head and neck relax. And we're rising up for a really fun Kundalini twisting practice I learned in Antigua from another yoga teacher that I got to experience. So release the hands, heel toe the feet together. Start to bend the knees deeply, become a yoga zombie. Awaken to your morning as you roll the body up and stack the vertebra. Head and neck come last as always. Greet the day once you stand up, Tadasana. Okay, turn to the side of your mat or however you can face me. We're coming into a Kundalini twist and we're gonna do it for 90 seconds. Kundalini is all about like a long amount of holds, doing vigorous activity. So feet hip width distance, check yourself out. Hands are gonna come to goalposts. We really wanna keep our core engaged and we're going to twist from side to side, just like that. When we get to 30 seconds, we're gonna lift our hands up into prayer and twist like that for the last 30. Keep your eyes open the whole time, all right? Here we go. Hands at goalpost, hug the core in, breathe with me, let's twist. We want it to be pretty fast, but not so fast that you can't control the movement and you are compromising the low back. Keep twisting, core is active, eyes open. Elbows in line with shoulders. Don't let them drop. Nice and strong. All right, 30 seconds. Bring those hands overhead. Keep twisting. Keep twisting. The jungle knows we're almost there too. Core is active. Almost there. Eyes open. And release. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Hands to heart center. And actually just put your hands on your heart. Close your eyes. You might be a little dizzy, so take a moment. I want you to feel your heartbeat. It's alive. It's talking to you. Not only is it saying good morning, but it's saying thank you. Thank you for connecting with me. Okay, open your eyes. We're coming into a full body rub down. It's gonna be weird, but hey, this whole practice is a little weird, right? Okay, so here's how it works. We bring our hands up overhead. We let them fall behind us. We caress the back of our head, down through our shoulders, through the armpits, the back side of our body, all down our back, down our glutes, down our legs, down our calves. Then we wrap the hands around. We come up through the inner leg, all the way up the inner thigh, all the way up the belly, up the breasts, up the neck, up the head. And we'll do it 2 more times. So let the hands fall behind you, rub the back of your head, the back of your neck, bring them behind your back, your glutes, your thighs, your calves. Bring your hands around to the inner lower leg, inner thigh. Reach them up past the groin, the belly, the breast or the chest, the neck, side of the face, all the way up prayer. Last time, hands rub down the back of the head, back of the neck, down the side body, down the low back, the glutes, the thighs, the calf muscle. They come into the interior of the leg. inner thigh, groin, belly, breast or chest, neck, side of the face. Hands up into prayer. Big inhale. Exhale down through heart center. All right, step to the top of the mat. We've got one vinyasa, and we're going to end in a child's pose, and then you are ready to start your day like the goddess that you are. So Tadasana mountain pose, sweep those arms high. Exhale, forward fold through the midline. You choose your vinyasa journey. I'm stepping to plank and downward facing dog. You can do an entire one or lower down to Bhujangasana cobra pose. You choose. Once you get in downward facing dog, take as many breaths as you need, then soften the knees out to the edge of the mat. Big toes come to touch. Guide your hips back over your heels. Soften the forehead down. Balasana, child's pose, 5 breaths. And begin to rise up. You are ready for the day. If you want to continue and do a meditation, this is a great time to do it. I'll link to a self-love morning meditation that I have in the description below. Otherwise, you could sit here quietly and maybe get some journaling in before your day begins. But thank you so much for joining me on the mat and starting your day with me, for choosing to live your journey with me, and for joining me in the jungle here at Selva Armonia. As always, I'll meet you back here to continue doing the work and living our journey together.